Have you ever looked at a tiger and thought, I wonder what that would taste like? Maybe you've seen one in a documentary or at the zoo and your mind just wandered to the wildest culinary what if ever. Sounds totally wild, right? Most people would never even consider it, but hey, curiosity is part of being human. I mean, we eat cows, chickens, even crocodiles and frogs in some places, so why not tigers? After all, humans have tried just about everything at least once. But before you start planning your next exotic dinner party, let's get into the nitty-gritty. Well, the answer is a lot more complicated than it looks. Let's break it down. There's a lot more to this question than just can you chew it? First up, health risks. And trust me, they're not the kind you can just brush off. Tigers are apex predators. They're not just at the top of the food chain, they are the food chain. These big cats spend their lives hunting, eating, and surviving in the wild. They eat other animals that might eat, well, just about anything. Their diet is unpredictable and often includes sick or diseased animals. So over time, all kinds of nasty stuff, like toxins and parasites, can build up in their bodies. These aren't your average farm-raised animals. One of the worst offenders? A little parasite called trichinella. This microscopic worm can live in muscle tissue and is nearly impossible to spot with the naked eye. If you eat meat with that inside, get ready for a one-way trip to the hospital. Trichinella can cause a disease called trichinosis, which leads to fever, muscle pain, and even death in severe cases. And don't think you can just cook it out. Sometimes that doesn't work. Some parasites and toxins can survive even high temperatures, making tiger meat a risky gamble. So yeah, eating tiger meat is more likely to land you in the ER than on a fancy food vlog. It's not just a bad idea, it's a dangerous one. But let's say, for argument's sake, you somehow got your hands on some tiger meat and decided to try it. Now let's pretend for a second you could eat it and you came or traveled from ancient times era. What would it actually taste like? Honestly, probably terrible. Most people who've tried wild big cat meat say it's nothing like beef or chicken. Tigers are pure muscle from all that hunting and prowling. Their bodies are built for power, not for flavor. Their meat is super tough, really gamey, and likely has a strong, fishy or bloody smell. It's the kind of taste that would make even the most adventurous foodie think twice. So if you're looking for the next Gordon Ramsay-approved steak, tiger is not it. Tiger steak won't be showing up on MasterChef anytime soon. You'd probably be left with a chewy, unpleasant meal you'd regret instantly. But let's get real for a second. There's a much bigger issue here. But here's the biggest catch: eating tiger meat is illegal almost everywhere. It's not just frowned upon, it's a serious crime. Tigers are protected by international law like CITES because they're endangered. There are fewer and fewer of them left in the wild every year. Eating or even possessing tiger meat could land you with major jail time. We're talking hefty fines, criminal records, and even years behind bars. So unless you want your next meal to come with a side of court dates, you better pass on that tiger BBQ. The law is crystal clear on this one. And beyond the law, let's talk ethics for a sec, because sometimes just because you can do something doesn't mean you should. There are only a few thousand tigers left in the wild. Every single one is precious, and losing even one can have a huge impact. They aren't just gorgeous, they're key to the balance of nature. Tigers help control populations of other animals, keeping ecosystems healthy. Taking them out messes up the whole ecosystem. Without tigers, forests can become overrun, and the entire food web can collapse. So eating one isn't just illegal. It's like taking a bite out of the planet's future. The loss of tigers would be a tragedy for wildlife and for us. So, can you eat a tiger? Technically, yes, but the risks, the laws, and the ethics all scream, don't do it. Should you? Absolutely not. There are so many better, safer, and more responsible choices out there. It's dangerous, illegal, unethical, and honestly probably disgusting. There's nothing cool or edgy about it. So the next time you hear someone joke about tiger meat, just give them your best roar and walk away. Let's keep tigers in the wild, not on the menu. If you enjoyed this weird fact, don't forget to like, comment, and hit that subscribe button. And remember, some things are better left to the imagination.